can get massively ahead of Umpty early on and can just rip him apart. He's likely going to have to pick that item up, and Gnar going to be the final lock-in for the top lane.
And we got the NA up, Rend and Smite happy to secure first Drake of the game. The Ocean will help the landing phase, particularly of the Talia that probably needs a bit of regen after 5v5 team fight. A lot of kite back required, so you would say they're strongest in that. I think Jin Air actually have some more team fight options. This is a lot of aggression.
Okay, yeah, he's going to go in, flashes in to try to get the Devour, and will spit right back out, but the Fate's Call is just going to drag him straight back out. Now the pop-up comes through as they knock him up into the air, but Kuro's going to be finding the first blood as the first kill comes through as Wraith goes down. Teddy just trying to jump around the outskirts of the fight, goes low, one more hit, might be able to take him down. Kuro flashes in, looking for the autos, manages to finish him off, flashes away, but is taking turret shots actively, uses the portal jump, gets a hit in onto Umpty, but it's not going to be enough to finish him off, and he pays for that one.
Invasion style around top side against Gnar. Speaking of invasion,
that's going to be the Flash Impale coming through the Dragon Man, flashes away, Seismic Shove catches him, and Grace finds the kill.
Or is there?
Kuro here, yeah, maybe in a bad spot. Trouble Bubble not going to find much. Seismic Shove knocks him back again. He tries to jump forward to the Paddle Star, but it's just going to be too late, and there's no way to escape to his natural flash. Not back up yet.
Game plan.
Oh boy,
we're seeing which way the setup goes.
He's pushing forward here. That's going to be the Weaver's Wall coming through. Throws out the Chain of Corruption as Kramer gets the lockdown. So now it's going to be several members in trouble as Tucson does fall. The safety not going to be available for Afreeca, and Grace is still poking in on the sidelines. Meanwhile, very far forward is Keen. He is going to get popped as Teddy finds the double kill. He'll get the transformation off the passive, but barely gets any damage done, and that is going to lead to Jin Air not only extending their kill lead, but also knocking down this turret.
You see how desperate Afreeca are to not let the turret go down, but Keen finished the teleport 4v1. Is never going to get anything out of that, just dies. Bot lane turret finally goes down. We were talking about, it's so hot when you're 10-0 playing 2 matches a week. You take a week off and then...
At the turret. At the tier 2. Trying to keep that one alive. Spirit now going to show himself out of the brush, and Umpty is waiting in the wings. Predator! Way up. That's going to be the Weaver's Wall yet again as Jin Air just converges onto the top side of the map. Tucson goes forward. He is going to go down as the Impale rips him apart. Now Kramer and Spirit both forced to flash over the wall, but they still won't be making it out alive. Kramer goes down. Spirit jumping away as they try to push forward. Several members of Jin Air getting chunked lower and lower, but the Rend is going to be there for the confirmation. There we go. We see it taken away. As Jin Air finds it. Bates Call does toss Wraith forward. Glacial Fisher comes down. Now they're going to have to start to peel back. Abyssal Blade immediately impaled, and then just teleports right back.
So the Impale, I believe, will be cancelled by the portal.
But you can see the damage comes through.
It's so early in the game. It's so early in the game. The Baron buff minions are going to do so much work against the Zoe.
Around, but 0-0-0 the scoreline there for the Nidalee. It's just been a farm machine, but Umpty's the one walking away. Finish off the Gnar, and they just haven't been able to surge Keen forward. Him TPing into 4 members also doesn't help out Freecs very much.
Because they use so many members to just try to get the kill on the Gnar with flash up. Well, guess what? They're going to lose the turret in the bot side. Baron buff may have worn off, but the good times still roll for Jin Air.
Yeah, they're going to lose another turret in the bot side. As it turns out, Weaver's Wall to lock off the members of Afreeca Freecs. They have plenty of poke over the wall, but they can't clear out the minion waves. They can't get that much minion game.
Teddy, not as long-range AD carry, is able to walk up, just dances past a couple of paddle stars and trouble bubbles. They take their first inhibitor.
Still just no way for them to really answer this, to try to take that one away. So another Baron going over to Jin Air here.
In the first round robin against the 3-5 Jin Air that always look like the little train that could, but haven't been able to get the results recently. The train's hitting high clear. The Glad plane is almost out, at least for game 1. And Jin Air is showing us something new, but piloting it back against the wall. And you know what? The wall isn't necessarily representing anything good. Right now, they're just stuck. There's nothing they can do. They're looking likely to lose their 3rd inhibitor. The game are likely to follow. Just waiting for that first big pick, likely from Umpty.
Kuro getting chunked down. 3rd and final inhib going to be taken here in the mid lane. Super Creep's going to be pushing in on all sides. Weaver's Wall does come through. Afreeca Freecs going to be contained on this side as the first Nexus turret gets ready to go down. Tucson waiting for the Devour to try to keep somebody alive. Turret's still standing here for the moment.
So one is
really focusing on the wave clear, but Keen, he's going to get knocked in, uses the onslaught just to get himself a few feet away so he can make it back into the fountain, but with him not in the front line, that opens up for the poke here onto the rest of the members of the Afreeca Freecs. Battlestar hit onto Umpty, does chunk him down significantly, but Kramer takes a lot of damage, and Holiday maybe a bit too much celebration coming through from them as the see that Impale come down in onto Coral Devour, immediately taken him away. He'll stay healthy here for the moment, trying to poke down Umpty, but just no damage really connecting.
And he's going to take the
last
turret.
Yeah, last Nexus turret will go down. Massive seismic shove, pushes in 3 into the Gnar ultimate, and they are just going to rip through the members of the Afreeca Freecs. The bot lane getting decimated. Everybody else retreating back into the fountain. A triple kill for Teddy, who says, hello guys, I'm back. Finishes it out, gets another win, and will maintain that 100% win rate with the Kalista. Jin Greenwings take game 1.
Yeah, what a performance by Jin, just really capturing the imagination with the Taliyah and Skarner combo. Best Skarner performance we've seen of the season goes to Umpty.
You might be looking at it already. Oh god, they're just really...
It is going to be Jungle Poppy. So Jungle Poppy is taken here.
All right.
It is a heads-up matchup against the Camille, because Camille...
taking him out. It's just going to be a bit of a farm fest around the map.
You're just lucky that the Xayah ban came in, because if it hadn't, and we had a Rakan in this game, we would have had the Hero's entrance, the Heroic Charge. Oh, we should talk about this.
An hour there from Wraith, spits him back out.
He's
going to go low, and he is going to die. First blood going over to the top bench. Talking about a farm fest, but Wraith, he got hungry. That True Shot Barrage to try to weaken the members of Jin Air. They're going to push forward, just flash straight in for the ultimatum. Hero's entrance comes down, and Tucson, you have been chosen. You're the one getting picked on in this game.
Both mid laners, but we'll wait to confirm any details there. Spirits making a visit topside, looking for a dive himself. Yeah,
stun into the wall, looking for Soan. Will pin him with a heroic charge. He gets popped up, but Soan's still alive, and they have to retreat as the turret shots come through. He'll get a bunch of HP back off the Hemo Plague, and all of it goes awry. Flash now down on the Poppy. It's so hot, goes man mode. Jumps right in. Voyage coming through. They're going to try to cut off the Ezreal. That's the Chain of Corruption coming down. He's already down to half HP. Ultimatum to seal the deal. And Jin Air are playing this map beautifully. It's just everyone is on the same page. They hit the go button. There's no questions asked. And they just execute flawlessly. Even if the Chain of Corruption didn't hit, they still were delivering.
Every time Wraith drops out of bot lane, the threat of the Abyssal Voyage and the Hextech Ultimatum following it is real. That's why.
Take some time off. Not saying that happened, but it's very possible. Devour comes down there. Wraith pop the shield, will keep himself alive. In the meantime, Afreeca pick up Notion Ring. Umpty getting spotted, chases in, looking for Tucson, will lock him down, goes in with the ultimatum, falls over the wall, has to get out of there. Now, Hero's entrance will get the pop-up onto Spirit. He gets the stun in onto the Galio, but he'll pay for that one with his life. True Shot Barrage getting a smattering of damage.
Yes.
It's
you cursed the support, now you're just having a bit of fun. I see how it is.
Calling it as I see it, 5-0.
Meanwhile, a lot of things happening. There's goodbye, Rift Herald.
It still gets a lot of damage in, but yeah, the Keeper's Verdict not going to be doing a whole lot to save that turret. Just going to be the... Just have the flash. It's going to be the jump over the wall. Ultimatum comes through. Crow going to get locked in, but can they finish him off? Penny goes forward. Will get the trade back there onto the Camille. They still do take him down as Wraith finds the kill. Way too risky for him to get picked, so will just be a second dragon here for Jin Air. Another cloud on the way.
I want to talk about the purchase a little bit, because we saw Rod of Ages, but had that change. Here comes Soan at the same time as Umpty.
Ultimatum locking down there onto Spirit. Hero's entrance comes through, and the Poppy just gets ripped apart. That was the invitation that Jin Air was looking for. They'll turn back over. It'll be a massive rocket there by Koro, but he's just now TPing back in to try to find the fight. Soan throws down the Hemo Plague, catches multiple members, and Koro arrives with the package ready to go. Big knock up there onto Keen. He has to jump away, burning down.
To battle against all of the early power spike.
Oh dear.
There's not a lot of battling happening here.
That's a bit aggressive there, but the Abyssal Voyage is coming through to help try to bail him out. Call the Forge God comes down, gets the pop up, and now Wraith with the Devour has to flash away to try to keep everybody alive. True Shot Barrage comes in.
Race to the back line.
Does not find Umpty or Teddy. Now they're turning the fight around Keen. Gonna be the first one that gets popped straight into Tucson. The tanky members of the Afreeca Freecs have been deleted. Spirit barely exiting with his life. Same for Kramer. As that massive pop comes out from Soan, and Jin Air will just go ahead and storm down this top lane.
You can make some mistakes about time of initiation when you have so much secondary, tertiary initiation, and damage on the backline with the synergistic builds. It doesn't matter, Achilles. They're able to make small mistakes. They are so far ahead, and the items aren't there. Kramer doesn't have 3. Kuro doesn't have 3. There's no chance for them to win a standing
available
fight.
There for Kramer, but even then, finding the kill would still be a bit of a miracle there for them. Another turret taken down. Inhibitor dead in the top lane. Jin Air with complete control. Oh, you know, I said a bit of a miracle. There you go. The caster.
Hard to put into words. Every time you see a team fight, people will explode. The picture will do the job there.
A man there from Jin Air will just burn down this Baron buff. Yeah, that's going to be taken. No response. Kramer didn't have a true shot barrage. Tried to scout that one out either. So second one.
They're trying to catch a Vladimir.
Yep. Forge God not even going to be anywhere near so on, but still is going to get finished on. Drops down the Hemo play, looking for the kill then. They're on to Kramer. Goes into the pool. Kramer going to get popped. He goes golden as soon as he comes out, but yeah, he is completely surrounded and he will die. In the meantime, Jin Air go ahead and knock down that final tier 2 turret, and they're looking for another inhib turret as they push in. Umpty's got the Triforce. They have the Varus. They rip this thing apart. As the recalls come through, Afreeca now trying to answer, but it's too little too late. Inhibitor has already disappeared.
Yeah, Baron buff, and this they have all the options.
Yes, exactly. Well, the Forge God going to come through, Devour's there, Wraith going to get popped up, Umpty poking in from the side, they will spit out Teddy, throws down that. Chain of Corruption immediately, and the Hero's Entrance will come in to help try to keep him alive. True Shot Barrage gets a bit of damage in across, they jump in, they absolutely annihilate Kuro. Stun into the wall, however, does trade one back as Umpty dies, but it's still very heavily Jin Air coming out on top. Hemo Plague to get dropped in as so on chases him down the lane. A ton of damage chunking off. They're on to Kramer as he and Keen desperately try to make it back to the fountain. They will be able to do so, but Jin Air is looking to put the final nail in the coffin.
I'll actually teleporting on to Mix. They want to bring a second minion wave in. You're right, Achilles. They want to end it now. Only Kramer and Keen there for wave clear, and this could be the 2-0 no one saw coming.
30 seconds left. They're on to Kuro. A big part of their wave clear with that Corki. They are in, they're looking for Keen. He jumps away, knocked down to about half HP, looking for the transformation, but still doesn't even have the Gnar ultimate as that first Nexus turret falls so on, forcing back Kramer with the pool, just threatening him constantly. Keen will get the transformation, but he'll just die immediately after as Teddy puts another kill onto the board. 4-0 and 8, I do believe, as the Nexus gets exposed. Grace goes golden, will stay alive, gets the taunt in, and the Nexus will die, and Jin Air Greenwings against the run of play absolutely crush the Afreeca Freecs here in game number 2. They close it out, and they turn around their bad luck streak.
And I hope the interviewers ask, how was your holiday? Because we saw the results of their break. The result